Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is August 26, 2022, and it's quarter after 10 this morning. Let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures this morning. All forms of trading carry high level risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit and stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved if necessary. Seek independent advice. U.S. government required disclaimer. Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risks. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in options, futures, and stock markets. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Mr. Mike here. Just getting online here, and was looking at they were going to be talking about the Fed Reserve of if they're going to be charging or increasing rates or not. But I usually when there's an announcement like that, I always try to stay away, and this is the reason why. Market open, okay, everything's quiet. Announcement. Look at this. From here to here, this is insane. Okay, this is 1 minute chart too, so 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. If you weren't ready for it, almost 150 points. That would be nice if you're on the right side of the trade, but if you're on the wrong side of the trade and you're thinking you're getting in, and then it comes back and destroys you again, you're down 200 points. I'm not trading right now because it's moving 30 points a minute. We got to find out what the heck these guys are doing. They whip everybody out, destroy everything. Everybody. Well, the nice thing is, until it gets to a number that I like, just on the NASDAQ, I mean, you could trade YM and everything. But I want to show you from, did I do a video yesterday? I can't remember. So let's go back from yesterday. No, I didn't do a trade. I did a trade yesterday. Did I upload it? I can't remember. I must have. So this was my buy purchase, target 1, stop out, done for the day. Okay? So, and then I was using Fibonacci numbers to figure it out to see if there was going to be retracement or not on Delta. I'm waiting for this number to drop. Once the number gets to drop, I might jump in. I might not. I'll see what the map looks like. So let's go into the map, and we'll go from here. Let's open this up. And so look at the destruction too. And the nice thing about it is if you really, with some of the software that I've written, you can tell from previous market open prices, they destroyed everybody. They came back up, hits the market maker, and now they're playing back and forth. The day trend says buy, but when you get a whip out like this, we have to figure out exactly what's happening. And I might trade from 11.12 down to 11.50. I'm not sure yet. Just going to give it some time for it to try to balance out. But what we can do to try to figure out where everything is, we know this was London Asian session, or this was Asian session, London session, and then New York session starting up in here. We know this is our high, destroyed to the low, but we know where the averages are. Okay, and we'll let them vibrate for a while because it dropped to -1% because of the announcement. Then it goes up to 0.58, and now we're at negative. I think it will still drop. It will still drop, but we have to find out exactly where. So what we can do is, and I'm going to write some software on this, and I've been playing around for it for a while. So what we're going to do from 5 o'clock on, let's say, to around 5:30. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let me do one thing here, and then I'll mark them, and then I'll get rid of the indicator. Time boxes, I think it was called. Time squares. Okay, let's get our time squares 30 minutes. Gonna add a time square to it. Actually, I might actually put it on this indicator. I'll just reprogram this one. Okay, here's our time squares. And so what I'm going to do is, on these time squares, I'm going to be putting volume point of controls in there on these time squares. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So what we're going to do, let's see where our volume point of controls are. To find out an average, we know it's really tight here, so we'll let them play back and forth. Actually, you know what you can do, and I should have done this earlier. Okay, we're running at, what we can do, let me see here. We're running at 28 points a minute. So it's 46, 56, 66, 80. Okay, we just had Delta Scream. 918. Let me just take a look here. Let me move this across. We're at 28, 35 again. So we're at 35 points a minute, crossing over, coming back. So 42, 52, 62, 72. Let's do this. Control 3. Let me do this really quick here. Control 3. Since it's whipping. 10 o'clock to about 10:30. Volume point of control is actually right here. It's kind of weird. We can go to 124. Control 3 again. We'll take a very conservative move here. Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a sell limit here.
Order submitted.
And we'll put it at the 24 area. If it keeps on going down, we'll go for 92 coming down. Sure, let's go. Yeah.
Order filled.
Let's see how much vibration there is. Let's see if we can get maybe 100 or 200 points here.
Order filled.
$195 at the end. That's not bad, just for a quick move. Well, I guess I'm almost done for today anyways, because it's so high, the volatility is at 31 points. But see how fast it was from negative 100 to positive 100? The only reason why I'm shooting it is it's probably going to go to the bottom, and I don't usually trade here. But let's just do analysis for the end of the day. See where we are here. So good, at least we have our trend cloud. You know what we should do is let's increase our days to 90 days. And we'll take a look here. So we have an order block at 12,900. They try to break up to the top to 13,700. She's working its way down. The cloud is shrinking. So we're probably going to get down to 12,700 where the mark will be eventually, and we can go from there on the long term. But what we can do is, I don't like trading on high volatility. I just saw the momentum, and we could take it right now with the delta dropping, this just crossing, so I know we could take it. Probably could go to 12,992, but because of trading the majors, you really got to watch it. I'll scalp, $200 and I'm happy there until we get into a proper momentum. You'll probably hit this bottom here, so if you go control 3 here, these past 4 bars here, see where it's located, and can't really see it. It's probably hidden from here. But let's go back. Let me go back to here, to the other chart, what I was doing before, so you can understand exactly what what I was trying to do. Is what we do is we take these volume point of controls, and what we want to do is try to find where the average is. We know in this zone where it is. So let's go from, because I'm already done trading for today, let's go for it from here to here. Oh yeah, we got our boxes here. I'm going to reprogram those. Let's see if there's any consistency in any of these. Okay, let's open this up. Take a look. It's really noisy with this indicator right now. We're stepping up, we're stepping up. We're right at that peak there. And then keep on going from 9:30 to 10 o'clock. See where we were located. So it was right at this zone. We hit the peak on this zone. So she's going down. She'll be still going down. This is the area, if I was going to still trade, this is the area where I'd hit my targets. We've got 1, 2, 3. in that zone, and it might still just crash. You could tell it's high volume here, but I'm not going to play for this day here. Breaking this one stop out, yeah, this would be my area. So let's just take a look at here, and I'm going to shut it down for today. Let's see if we blast through here, hit these three, or she's going to bounce, do a quick bounce in this zone here. This is the reason why I really like the stop outs. And I'm programming a few things right now, guys. I'm programming, there you go, 1406. This is the beauty about a stop out. And with that indicator I created, when we get to this number and see where that 1406, we could blast through because there's a lot of energy right now. But the nice thing about it is, look how many contracts were there. Okay, guys? This 1406, you might say, okay, it's only 1,400 contracts. That was within 2 seconds. The way I think I wrote it for in 2 seconds, if I get a high enough volume at X number of contracts, I won an alarm. So you think about it, 1,406 contracts in 2 seconds hit. I'm shutting down for a second here. See what happens. So that was my key. Same thing here, 943 I was watching. If it blasted, I would see what would happen within 2 seconds. 1,097 is a breakout. But as we're coming down to the stop outs, with an alarm like that, I'm happy. And of course, what I'm using is I use the transition here and keep on going. So other than that, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at abc123trader. Just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye.